My father chaired the foundation for many of the formative years, the early years, and it wasn't really a question for me of wanting to be a trustee, it was a question of when. I think that entrepreneurial spirit kind of skipped a generation, or maybe even 2 generations. The quote that my great-grandfather is best known as saying is, "Nothing will ever be attempted if all objections must first be overcome." I like to think that we really have been trailblazers and risk takers, and if you look at my generation across the board, we've had to figure out how to exist in this world that is not the world that we were told we were going to be handed. Nathan Cummings Foundation is really different and really interesting in that we're a foundation that prides ourselves on taking risks and celebrating failure. And that's something that's really attributed to my generation. But at the foundation, my 70-year-old cousin, I think, cares just as much about risk-taking as I do. My generation moves at a much faster pace than the foundation has in the past. And my generation is really interested in looking at the whole ecosystem, not kind of the siloed way of grant making. The foundation as a whole is interested in breaking down those silos, and I would say that my generation's kind of front and center in that work in terms of what's the actual problem we're trying to solve.